The Ravens Flock presents The Black Files, an uncensored interview and review podcast for all geek fandom.
Welcome everybody, friends and pals, guys and gals, boys and girls around the world. Pop a squat, pop open a cold one with all of your friends. It is 10 p.m. Wednesday, night, a couple of hairs past 10 p.m., and you have been granted access to the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock. So, whether you're a friend or you're a fiend, boy, girl, or in between, you are tuned in to a brand new episode of The Black Files.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah. It is Wednesday night, February 7th. We have entered. This month is going to go by really fast. This is, if I'm not mistaken, February is like the shortest month of the entire calendar year, right?
Yep. Yes, it is. Even in a leap year, because it's only 29 days.
That is so weird, man. February is weird, guys.
It is the month of love. And what is weirder to this world than love?
Pretty damn weird. Well, actually, you know what? I believe there was once upon a time, a very pretentious asshole pretending to be a very pretentious French asshole once said, "It's amazing how similar the pattern of love is to the pattern to insanity." And, well, that's why you're crazy in love with people. And I'm crazy in love with you guys, folks. I'm Juan Arouse. I'm the tech guru of the team, one of the heads of the Ravens Flock. I'm the dude who goes beep boops and boop beeps. Which, by the way, minor question, how do I sound? I got new cables. Are we hearing any AM ham radios with Spanish music in here? Is there any? No? Yes? Anything?
Thankfully, no. You sound just fine as you are right now.
All right, no interference. It doesn't sound too muted. It doesn't sound off at all.
No, you sound good.
All right. Appreciate it, guys. Well, thanks a lot, folks, for joining us on this program. And, of course, I am not alone. I'm here with the usual suspects. I'm going to go ahead and introduce them. First off, let's say hello to our resident cosplayer twins of the team. Let's say hello to Zayana Rose and Dragon Fang Cosplay.
Hello.
There we go. Wrong. I put up the wrong screens. I am very much out of it. Thank you, ladies. How are you holding up?
We're doing good.
Excellent. All right. This is as good as you can get. All right, and also we've got we've also got over here, of course, the man with a million opinions and zero apologies, the living it of the Ravens Flock, a dude who is not afraid to say the things that everyone's afraid to say, even what he's afraid to say, and host of Los Amigos Play, which is live every Saturday afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Say hello to Mr. Angel Mendez.
Hello, my beloved friends and ever so appreciated listeners. Once again, we are here to talk about stuff that you might find interesting. And let's be honest, you have nothing better to do with your time. So thank you for joining us. And I hope that you enjoy the show as much as we enjoy making it for you.
And let's not forget the man with the plan, the head honcho himself, the founder of the Ravens Flock, executive producer and content manager of our channel, the host of our flagship show, The Ravens Flock, which is live every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and Wrestle Rewind, which is live every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Give it up for Mr. Jose Casabona!
Thank you very much for that warm introduction, Juancho. Happy to be here on Wednesday, February 7th. Why don't I go ahead and take care of the housekeeping right now?
Please and thank you, if you'd be so kind.
Oh, and to answer your question, you're sounding pretty good right now. I checked the YouTube feed, so you're fine.
Thank you.
All right. And much like all our other shows on this channel, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe or the follow button on the bottom right corner of your screen. Click the bell icon to enable notifications. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens Flock, then you can become an inner flocker. For $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you are stepping up in order to help rescue the Ravens Flock from our entrapment in late-stage capitalism and become full-time YouTubers. Imagine it. If we could do this full-time. I know that you guys enjoy having odd content in the world of nerd and pop culture. A lot of you, I would believe, are novices, neophytes even, in the realm of nerd and pop culture. Allow us to be your chaperones, your guides, your kidnappers into this fantastical world of everything from cosplays to conventions to anime to the nerdy stuff in sci-fi music, movies, the backstage drama that happens and stuff in the pro wrestling industry. Even basically, if it's on the news and if it's got an ardent nerdy ass fan base, you can believe that the Ravens Flock is on it. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you also get access to us, the Ravens Flock, your favorite motley crew nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, your ideas on how to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. Saying hello to Lisa Boo, Nikki Bella, Struggler, Emily Morse, and, actually, Emily Morse is actually celebrating, by the way, having been an inner flocker for 14 months.
Nice.
Very good.
Hey, y'all.
We
with the purple
appreciate it.
armor.
Thank you so much. You are awesome.
Thank you kindly. Your time, your money, your effort, and every second that you spend with us is another reason to get up in the morning and keep going. Because we exist because of you exist.
Struggler's over here saying that he's playing Tekken 8 with us in the background. Thank you for
nice, bro.
For that. I hope you're enjoying the game. I got to see some of the cutscene footage last Saturday night thanks to Angel. It is phenomenal. It looks like fun.
It's glorious.
You know what you need to go along with that? What you need is the proper attire. What you need is the proper threads to rep your gaming creds, if you would. So, thankfully, over here, if you go to our merch store, tiny.cc/shoptrf, you can see that we've got brand new threads for Los Amigos Play, and and so far we're repping the three main consoles of our generation here. You've got I obviously can't use the actual logos for obvious reasons, but you guys get the idea. The green logos are for the one game console, the Xbox. The red ones are for Nintendo, and of course, Angel's Classic, the PlayStation ones with the Los Amigos Play logos. You can get a hoodie, you can get a short sleeve shirt, a long sleeve shirt, and a V-neck as well. And like I said, if you're an inner flocker, you get a special 20% discount. Just make sure to go into the community tabs and look it up and see which of these catches your fancy. And to be perfectly fair, I'm a little bit scrambled, but that's only because I need my hit. I am drained. Today's straight jobs, 9 to 5. Let's be honest, folks. Nobody likes being stuck in a desk job because even though you're not physically killing yourself, even though you're not working yourself literally to the bone, mental fatigue and emotional fatigue gets to you, which is why I'm glad that we're partnered up here at the Ravens Flock with our partners at Glitch Energy. Just go to glitchenergy.com, use our promo code FlockFuel, and you get 20% off our purchase. Tonight, I am hitting up Cosmic Candy. Obviously, that's
nice.
like a rainbow candied flavor. I guess that's like the sweet tarts. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, it looks as if it's the end of an era. Rocket Pop and oh my God, they're gone. They were gone, and the Guava Warfare is gone too. Not our supply. We know how to pace ourselves.
So sad.
But fret
alas,
not.
all good things have to come to an end, even delicious flavors.
Yep. Unfortunately, you're right about that. But have no fear. These guys have actually brought up a new flavor recently. They brought out a new flavor of gaming energy called Berry Plume. Which was influenced by the YouTuber and Vtuber Coley Shroom. It's just like blackberry flavored, so it's right up our alley. And they've also got a Foxy Moxie limited edition shaker. So if you want to treat yourself over here, feel free to pick these up. Again, go to glitch.com, use our promo code FlockFuel for 20% off your purchase. And by the way, just to show you guys where it's supposed to go, I'm going to get, because I actually had that question come up. Folks were actually asking me, how the hell do I add the code? It's easy. I'm going to, I'm going to use the example of adding the Berry Plume limited edition energy to our cart. I'm going to go to the cart, I'm going to go to the checkout, and I'm going to do a thing here. And I'm going to show you where you put the code.
First, you do a thing, then you do the other thing. it should be perfectly easy for you who know how to do things.
Right. So, it's gonna ask me to try to add my thing. Actually, hang on. Fuck. I was supposed to add a. I don't think I should add my. What do you call it? Okay, because there's supposed
When you
to
get to the, I believe it's when you get to the purchase page, they give you an option at the bottom that goes, "Put your code here," or is it at the top of the page? I'm
It's
not
at
quite
the
sure.
It's at the bottom over here next to. I believe it's in
Thank
gift
you.
card. So actually, fuel apply. Give me a second. Okay, no, never mind. It's not under a gift card. Where the hell is it? It's there. It's supposed to have the code right there. No, there's a coupon code is what it's supposed to be. Give me a minute. So I'm not gonna add my personal card information. Sorry, guys, but but there is supposed to be a spot in here where it says where it says what do you call it? The like coupon code, and that's where you enter Flock Fuel. Really sorry about that, Jose. I'm sure you know all the good stuff that you can get with Glitch Energy.
Of course, absolutely. Me and Angel Mendez are currently still enjoying our the Revive brand, which is basically a drink formula to help replenish your body after a long day's of work, or after a fitness, or after hours of video gaming. It helps us to replenish our strength. And right now, we're enjoying this awesome mixture of blackberry lemonade.
So definitely,
Good stuff.
Yeah, so definitely check that out, folks. They go everything from hydration assistance to nootropics, so you can think a little better, get the synapses firing, to their the Blue Shield, where they'll actually have nutrients to help with your vision. And of course, the Glitch Energy's energy blend gives you 0 sugar, 0 carbs, 0 calories, and 0 crash. So again, glitchenergy.com, promo code FlockFuel, 20% off. Thank you, Glitch Energy, for being partnered with the Ravens Flock. I don't know why I'm so sorry. Because I freaking didn't drink my thing.
Thank you indeed.
Watch
Please
out,
have your
drink.
drink. We gotta stay hydrated for this. Me especially.
I know you especially. You've got some. You've got some. Well, I wouldn't say tea, because this isn't really tea. This is, oh my fucking god, what have we done? This is a terrible mistake. What is wrong with these people?
Right.
Folks.
If I may so, hello. It's time. Oh, sorry, yours. I
was going to say, my fine folks, I'm gonna let you guys know that Angel is about to help escort us into a world that we very rarely dip our toes into. We're gonna be Steve Irwining in here. We're gonna go Crocodile Hunter into a brand new, different ecosystem in the world of online entertainment that we're very, very, very illiterate to. And Angel,
yes.
Go ahead and introduce them.
All right, everybody. This is admittedly that we have rarely touched, mainly because our worlds, despite being somewhat in the same location, very rarely, if at any time, overlap. For a change of pace, let's talk about VTubers. For those of you who don't know, the VTubers are what the name indicates, virtual YouTubers, essentially streamers, idols, and artists who make their trade by putting on an avatar, usually 2D, sometimes 3D, and streaming to the audience. The majority of them are girls, a few of them are boys, and they have become extremely famous and quite prevalent in the last few years. Ever since the companies became really big and their pretty much influence has spread throughout the entire timeline and the social media, VTubers have become somewhat synonymous with pop culture, or rather a very important aspect of it, to the point that even the people that don't know anything about VTubers can find out something about them. For those of you who don't know, there's approximately 4 big branches that are pretty much the most recognizable ones, and we'll be talking about one in particular, because they all harness the amazing power of cute anime girls doing cute anime shit. So, to begin with, the main company, the biggest, oldest one, well, not the biggest, but the oldest one is HoloLive. It has a Japan branch where its main CEO resides, and several others that extend to other countries.
That's the company that we're talking
about.
The
other big ones are...
it's called Nijisanji.
No, that's right. Nijisanji is also one of the oldest ones and a bit of a trendsetter. Has approximately 180 talents working with them. The other two that are fairly worth naming are VShojo, the one where Iron Mouse comes from, probably the biggest viewership on Twitch ever known,
Yay.
and the dark horse of Face Connect, which has become very popular since its race in the last few years. The one we're talking about is Nijisanji, which recently has gone through quite a bit of a, well, let's just call it a case of real, all publicity is not good publicity, but let's offer some actual context here before we start getting into the files.
We do,
this is regarding a very specific...
Actually, Angel,
Sorry,
do me a favor over here. Are you watching the stream on your computer? Take a look at the chat. Tell me what the hell this person's babbling about. Someone calling themselves the truth. I went ahead and I screenshot this stuff, but I need to know, since you know a little bit more about this, should I leave this shit up or should we pop them?
I believe this person is trying to advertise themselves in our channel. Yeah, let's remove this.
Yeah.
Sorry, my dude. We're already doing the work. If you wish to promote yourself, you may use other forms of social media, not ours.
Please
now,
and thank you.
Continuing on, this particular controversy is unfortunately not one that is a stranger to. Nijisanji has developed a reputation for being a somewhat unreliable company. Many of its talents have been graduated, that's the term they use for retiring somebody or letting them go, pretty much on some very strange circumstances. As of now, a talent from every single of the generations of VTubers that they have has left or been made to leave. A few months ago, one of their most well-known talents, a VTuber by the name of Pomu, was, she was let go. And everybody was really sad about it, but we simply accepted that as part of the business. You know, it's how it is. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Right.
But then came the case that we're talking about today, the case of Selen Tatsuki. This particular VTuber is apparently a dragon. She's apparently a dragon. Her fans are called dragoons.
That's adorable.
And she used to have a previous VTuber personality that she had to put away in order to, enter the company. And something at some point in the last month or so went terribly wrong.
Well, let me actually put a face to the some of these folks, just so you guys can see. If you wish to check out the talents of the Nijisanji brand of VTubers, take a look over here, fine folks. Here's the Nijisanji and Nijisanji EN, as in the English speakers only. Letting you guys know, every single one of these cute, adorable people, guys, girls, everything in between, NPs, whether they're fully human or they're occupationally human or they're some sort of anthropomorphized hybrid, they're all a virtual YouTuber who's got an avatar of these characters that are complete original characters, and they are voice acted and motion captured behind the scenes, behind a camera, by some fine folks who, for the most part, are just trying to eke out a living the same way we are. The only difference is, come the fuck on. They're adorable. They're very attractive. They're adorable over here. How can we compete against people who go by the name of like Ike Eveland, for example, or Millie Parfait? Holy Lord! Yeah, hang on. Yeah, Millie Parfait, for example. Look at this. And they even have a little, what do you call it? A monster cat creeping through hell. A bit aggressive, but she just needs some attention. These are adorable characters who basically just stream with you. They talk about things. Sometimes they play games. Sometimes, they're always just there to entertain you over here. So if I'm not mistaken,
Angel will be back on shortly. By the way, just having connection issues, but those are really good examples. Actually, I want to turn
everyone who's in Nijisanji right now, who's in that brand.
Oh, everyone's in Nijisanji. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, these are the talents. Yeah, what the hell was that gibberish? I have no idea. Emily Morris or Aaron Cooper. Also, up there, Aaron Cooper, welcome to the Black Files. We appreciate you. I have no clue what the hell that person was babbling about, but sucks to suck. I'm sorry, dudes, but I'm not here to play that kind of game. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money.
But let's not dwell on that. Let's just keep going.
All right, so putting it simply, Nijisanji, if I'm reading the information correctly, like I said, I'm just giving you guys the most basic of blessed biographies and information about this. This agency started in Japan, and it was founded in February 2018. It's basically an agency that's owned by a company called Anycolor. And Any Color Inc. is it's just a freaking entertainment conglomerate in Japan. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, they're an entertainment startup. Let's see, established in 2017. Oh, we cast magic in the daily lives of people around the world. Yeah, weird, but okay. So it's an entertainment company, and in order for them to have entertainers, they need talent. So they contract people who are VTubers, help them come up with original characters that can be contractually tied to Nijisanji, and that's that. And this is how you get some of these folks. Vox Akuma, for example. That's another person who's really cool looking. A demon from the past who held great power. Though confident in his superhuman abilities, he looks after those who are loyal to him. How kind, in a nefarious kind of way. So, cool. All right. We can dig that, right? Obviously, there's a market for this stuff, and who doesn't like, rooting for the bad guy, if you would, but that...
No, of course. Ziana Dragonfang, do you agree?
Like, we need your thoughts, ladies. Help me out.
Well, I really haven't watched much for VTubers, so I'm like...
You're lost. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're speaking Greek. I gotcha.
No, it's okay. To be fair...
I knew that there are some companies that VTubers are a part of, and when they graduate, then they're gone from the company. So that's pretty much all I really know about that.
Okay. No, yeah, that makes sense.
Most of the VTubers I've seen briefly, they're not part of any company, so yeah.
No, I understand. Yeah, no, this is something that I hadn't really realized or known about the VTubers community. I did not actually have any clue that some of the most popular VTubers, like the one who won the video game awards, the Game Awards earlier this year, rather at the end of last year. Sheesh, see, look what's on my fucking time. So, apparently she was that was Iron Mouse, and I had no idea that she was actually contracted to one of these agencies. But lo and behold, we learned something new. Let me see, Aaron Cooper. I prefer my streamers to be people, except that one with the mask. LOL. Who you mean, like Tug? That umbrella guy? You mean? Is that who you mean, Aaron Cooper? Probably. She'll answer in a minute. But yeah, no, so this is all news to me too, so I don't know how much of it you knew. Jose, how about yourself?
Honestly, I'm just about out of it as Zayan and Dragonfang. Like I said, apart from the VTubers that we talked about on this show in the past, for example, the one VTuber that won the award in the Video Game
Iron
Awards
Mouse.
Iron Mouse, yes. Apart from Iron Mouse and maybe one or two others VTubers we talked about here on this show, pretty much you and Angel are the experts right now.
And that's a fair considering Angel got bumped off his connection. He's coming back to us in a moment over here, folks. Really, he's forwarded me a lot of the information for this story, and that's why I'm over here trying to figure out exactly what folks are going on about with this controversy, and I'm learning about this as much as anyone else can. I'm double checking here with the rest of the information from Nijisanji, see if they have any sort of mission statement or any sort of details or info. Like I said, we're trying to educate ourselves, and we're trying to educate others in this world, in this odd little mix mash over here. So I'm actually now that I'm seeing it, I want to check out if what's her face, if I just had her face right here. If Coley Shroom is also in a VTuber agency. That's the one who's got the new exclusive glitch energy what do you call it, flavor that we showed over here. Elf VTuber. Let me see. Coley Shroom, where are you? And banner. Coley Shroom and Outlook. No, it looks like they're independent. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, it just giving you guys a point. Yeah, here is Coley Shroom. She's the one who got her glitch energy stuff. And, okay, she's a bit of more of a... hello. Jesus. Okay, this lady. Okay, so... yeah, no. Like this, like I said, this just shows you the point. It's fine. It's a character. It's a way for folks to be able to interact with the public and be able to shine through without having to worry about their identity, without having to worry about their anonymity, because they have that extra layer of separation. They're playing a character. They're playing a persona. It's a persona that they invented for themselves, and so
which is fine. And honestly, and you know what, I do need to confess something because I just remembered. I remembered that there was an episode of Wrestle Rewind we did 2022,
yes,
where we actually had a special guest who was a VTuber who helped us review AEW Dynamite.
I remember. I believe this VTuber was the one who gave us the actual rundown on who or what Danhausen was.
Yeah, no, well, they were more talking about another wrestler, but yes, I know. But yes, exactly it. So yeah, no, I have a little bit of knowledge, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. No. Yeah, but not enough over here. Now, apparently, from what Angel has told me here, there was a falling out that happened between Nijisanji, this agency, and the VTuber that you saw in our thumbnail here, who goes by the name of Selen, who goes by the name of Selen Tatsuki. No, sorry, shit. Let me take a look over here. Yeah, Selen Tatsuki. No, Tatsuki is what I meant to say. Yeah, so this VTuber, you see, they were part of Nijisanji. Now they're not, and we have very little information on our end. However, with Angel's research, he clued us in on this really hard because very shortly after Selen Tatsuki was unceremoniously removed, she didn't get to graduate out like everyone else does, where their contract ends and they just go off on their own and they're let go from the company or whatever. She was just like, no, fuck you. Apparently, just kicked off, which that's obviously like a big deal because these YouTubers, these VTubers have their own following. They have their own fan base of people who want to know the answers and who want to understand better. So I'm actually going to start off with, if Angel doesn't mind, unless he wants to take the reins or if he wants me to go ahead with the Dexerto article that we started off with over here. Actually,
yeah. Do we want to give Angel a minute? Because I don't know.
Okay, here he comes.
Oh,
here we go. Give it a second. Apparently, like, I kid you not, I wish I could do something about Angel's home computer because he had to have an update for his microphone tonight, and that is painful. I'm like,
a moment, please.
Okay, see what I mean? Now Angel sounds angeler.
My apologies.
You're all right,
Some
man.
nonsense happened with my internet. Okay, I am here now. That was a few minutes of nonsense there.
I hope I filled in.
I
hope I filled in. I don't know if you were listening at all. I hope I filled in enough.
I couldn't hear anything.
Okay.
Well,
I was basically doing okay, what's a VTuber? Why are VTubers a thing? What's the dealio? So that we can all familiarize ourselves with it. So for anyone who doesn't really know what the hell a VTuber is all about, so yeah. And now we're getting down to
I appreciate your patience with me on this matter.
No problem,
so
buddy.
The main problem came down, running back into it. The main issue came back on the fact that Miss Selen Tatsuki was planning a big, fancy song cover. They do this sometimes. Sometimes they do karaoke streams, sometimes.
Angel?
I think Angel dropped out again.
Oh,
no, his microphone. See, I made a crack about his microphone, and unfortunately the fucking thing crapped out again. Man.
I'm telling you, man, people say that laughter is the best medicine. Somehow it's the opposite when it comes to you, Juancho. You killed his mic!
I didn't do squat. You can't prove anything.
Oh my goodness. Give Angel a minute. I'm sure he'll come back up. Has he
Yeah.
said anything?
No, he hasn't.
Oh man, this is really the bad time to have defective equipment.
All right, unmute yourself. Yeah, Angel had to pop out again. Wait, no, there he is.
Okay, here I am. Sorry about that. Where did it cut off?
Okay, no, well, you barely started saying anything.
All right, once back into it again. Christ, let's hope this works this time. I'm sorry, everybody. I was not expecting this kind of complications with my software today. Well, hopefully this time it won't be a problem. Can you all still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Jose, I think I muted you by accident. Go ahead and unmute.
Can you hear me, Joe? Can you speak to the world?
I can hear you. You're fine, Angel. Go ahead and start from the top.
From the top.
So, from the top. Miss Selen Tatsuki wanted to make a song cover. This is nothing new. The Vtubers do it all the time. It's usually a good way to also bring attention to the artist of the original song. In this case, it was a song by @LilyPichu on Twitter. I don't know what the song was, but they must be quite well known, seeing as they have over 1 million followers. Seemed like a simple enough part, talk to management, run through the channels, get permission from the artist and the production company, and you're good to go. And as far as we knew, everything seemed to be in order. In fact, it was so much in order that Miss Tatsuki spent $15,000 out of her own pocket just to fund this little project.
So she paid for the cover of this song from another singer in the nerdy community, who, by the way, Lily Pichu, apparently she's also a voice actor. So yeah, and if I may say, pretty easy on the eyes, but that's just me. That's my opinion. Anyhow,
now she didn't pay for the song. She paid for the right to make her own cover of the song, and she got permission from the artist, as shown on that Twitter link that I sent you there. And then things went terribly wrong, because just on the very day that she was supposed to debut with the big fancy cover song, the Nijisanji management stepped in and shut that whole damn thing down. On the very day, they literally turned it off and privated the video, making sure no one could see it. This was the beginning of a cascade of what can only be described as bad decisions. Because, in despair over her project being shut down all of a sudden with no explanation, she reached out to her fans and told them to spread out the song and the video anywhere. Because even if she wasn't getting any money out of it, she at least wanted the hard work of that music video to, be known to the world. This was the wrong thing to say, because management doesn't like having their authority undermined, and she got put in suspension. And the fans had to deal with complete radio silence for a solid month.
Hold on, this was all within the past month?
This was done within the past month,
Dear
yes.
Lord.
Wow.
Okay.
As you can imagine, everybody was freaking out. Theories and hypotheses flew everywhere. But the current idea is basically, management somehow screwed over this talent, and they basically put her in the doghouse. The fact that we got absolutely no information from either her or the management only fueled the rumors even further.
So it became a freaking, so it became a void of chaos and rumor and speculation that ran rampant at the cost of all this madness. Okay, that's fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it only gets worse from here. Reality is sadly far more terrible than fiction. After a whole month of no information, no action, no words, nothing, Nijisanji came in with the official statement announcing her graduation. Now, for the record, graduation, as you know, it means that, somebody got let go. That's it. The Nijisanji, Satsuki, is no longer allowed, and apparently, effectively, I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's 3 pages worth of corporate nonsense. They're saying that effective immediately, she was canceled due to breaches of contract and misleading statements on social platforms. What they're saying, through a very long and boring explanation, is that essentially she did not go to the proper channels to get permission from the companies to get to use that song for a cover, even though the artist and the production company of the artist gave her written permission. But because apparently she didn't run through every single channel, including her own corporates, they privated the video. And because she went out of her way to reach out to social media and ask the fan to spread the song, this is considered overtaking their authority. And as a result, they took one of their top earners and just threw her in the garbage.
Dear fucking Lord. Oh
But wait,
Actually,
it gets worse.
I found something over here in one of the articles that you sent me. I found the actual statement they put out. You said it was 3 pages. This, like the statement of their termination, it wasn't 3 pages. It was 2 sentences.
Oh no, that's the second statement.
Oh, that's the second statement. Oh shit.
No, this is later. See, after they let her go, predictably, people fucking panicked. Everybody started wondering how something like this could warrant such a terrible, like, over-excessive show of force. But then it got worse. Her social media feed began to show messages indicating that she was in the hospital recovering from a health condition. However, after she was let go, Miss Tatsuki now is no longer Miss Tatsuki. She returned back to her original Vtuber YouTuber persona, the independent artist Doki Bird. And she specifically dropped a statement saying, "I will not be silenced anymore. On December, I was hospitalized for an attempt." That means that she tried to commit suicide.
Oh,
that was
yo,
close. We're going there.
That. Okay, I did not see that coming.
Yeah, that's how bad it got. Now, thankfully, she didn't succeed. But as I was saying, it was caused by a buildup of bullying from within and being in a toxic and poor work environment for numerous months that led to my breaking point. I requested to leave first, but I'm on more neutral terms on January the 26th. So that means
I found the tweet that you're talking about over here, Angel. The one that you sent
that's
me.
her.
Yeah, here's Doki Bird. Yeah, you just read it word for word there, folks.
Yeah.
Oh my! And this was just this past Monday that she posted this.
Yeah. That means that all the way from January, she was already sick and tired of being under the yoke of this company, wanted to leave. And not only did they not leave her, after this debacle with the song came out, management and apparently other talents subjected her to such emotional abuse that she almost ended up taking her own life.
Other talents? You mean other freaking artists under Nijisanji?
We don't know who it was. I will not point any fingers. I don't want to create witch hunts or spark accusations.
Yeah, no.
But the implication is that basically everybody treated her so badly, she almost tried to take the last way out.
Oh, dear
This shit is serious, my man. But wait, here's when it gets really scummy. During the time that she was in the hospital recovering from the attempt, she was not allowed to have access to a phone. And yet, her social media account kept posting very simple, very relatively normal, "I'll get better soon" messages. Some fans have theorized that because the apostrophe is curved, which only appears in Japanese keyboards, management took over her social media and kept trying to downplay her situation to not make themselves look worse.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding me?
I wish I was.
Yeah. Guys, before we continue on, I think we need to give it a disclaimer.
Yeah, please. We're actually, you know what? We're too late for the disclaimer.
We're too late for that, but like next time we come across these stories with these details.
Obligatory disclaimer, we're talking about something that was horrible, including self-termination. If you're sensitive to this stuff, please don't watch. Come back at another time. Dear Lord. Okay.
This, unfortunately, is only the golden straw that has broken many a camel's back. Throughout the years, Nijisanji, mind you, no company is perfect. There's controversy everywhere. But Nijisanji in particular has become a bit of a hotbed of these problems. Lots of cancellations and graduations, VTubers having their projects blocked, being forbidden from interacting with other people, and as of recent, another rumor has been circulating that they are barely receiving any money from their merchandise sales as well. So not only are they getting screwed out of their own work, they're getting screwed out of their own money as it goes. And this was only the latest and the heaviest shit that went down. What followed after this only increased the controversy because that is when the second statement came out, according to the article that I sent Juan by levelpush.com.
Let me show the article. Let me show the actual statement. Folks, you're going to see at the top of the statement, it's got a bar that says, "This document has been translated from the Japanese original for reference purposes only. In the event of any discrepancy between this translated document and the Japanese original, the original shall prevail." Take a look at this shit.
February 7th, 2024, by Any Color Inc. On February 5th, 2024, Any Color made the decision to terminate our affiliation contract with Nijisanji English Liver, Selen Tatsuki. The impact of this decision on our financial results will be negligible.
Negligible.
Think about that for a second. Negligible. Think about that for a second.
Who was this statement for?
The investors.
Oh, dear fucking God.
It is 100% made for the investors because they basically told them, we're going to take one of our most successful talents, basically wrap her in a boat, throw her in the trash, but don't worry, we'll still make a shit ton of money. And if that doesn't encapsulate how this idol culture nonsense works, I don't know what does.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and share the Level Push website article so that folks can actually see the rest of the context around it. I'm going to read parts of this article over here by way of Selena Alzate that was posted earlier today, 12:59 a.m. All right, Nijisanji claims Selen Tatsuki termination will have, quote, negligible financial effects. That I still hate how that tastes in my mouth. That fucking sentence.
It tastes like bitter.
It tastes like copper. As in a greasy penny that you found on the ground. And you decide, you know what, let me stick this in my mouth. Oh, God almighty. Okay,
This was a terrible idea.
There was a whole hashtag movement to boycott Nijisanji. Let's see, after calls for boycotts and hashtag sink the yacht campaign on social media.
That. Allow me to offer a bit of context for that, if I may.
Yeah.
So the CEOs of these companies are well known, and they're usually pretty beloved, and they to the point that they have memes and stuff built around them. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You're good.
Okay, I was afraid I lost the signal again.
No,
One of the most well-known CEOs is Yago, Yagoo. He's the head of HoloLive, and he's well known for his Benny Bauman attitude and the fact that he wanted to make an adult group and ended up with a bunch of comedians. To the point that many people will tell you who is the best girl in HoloLive is Yago. The man literally has official merchandise of himself. So he's well known and beloved. Meanwhile, the CEO of Nijisanji is very much less well known. People barely talk about the guy. And somebody came up with a meme saying that, that no wonder nobody's getting money. He's just using them to buy more yachts.
Ah, okay, no fucking
buy more
wonder.
yachts.
Line
go up, boat go fast.
So... Okay, so so the head of Nijisanji, this shirt that we made for ourselves is for him. The line goes up shirt. Fuck this guy.
Oh my God! I think we've created a monster that's supporting a bigger monster.
Alas, so is the case. Now, mind you, we don't know anything about this gentleman in particular. He's barely actually made an appearance in some social media, as opposed to many CEOs of these companies who are more hands-on with their work.
Right.
But the point is that people took this exactly as badly as you think it did, especially because less than very little after the termination of her contract, guess what Nijisanji also did?
What did they also do?
They privated her socials and completely deleted her entire YouTube account. It's all gone. If it wasn't for a few faithful Anons and their ability to archive everything, evidence of her existence would be just nowhere to be seen. They're like the fucking elders from One Piece. They're like the elders from One Piece. They decide this person has to disappear from history, and it does. And just to drive the point home, just to drive it even worse, they announced a new Merc sale amid the allegations.
Let me bring that up over here. I was trying to read the fucking article here, Angel, if you allow me. I'm gonna go.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. So, well, you already went through everything in that article. So fucking whatever. Let me actually go to the Dexerto one that you sent. Please let me...
My bad.
No, like, there's a pace to this stuff. You can talk about it all, but I've got to show people where we're getting our info from so they can follow along. Otherwise, it's just anecdotal shit, man.
All right. It's all good. Juan, take a sip.
All right. I'm going. Okay, I'm pulling up the Dexerto article. From Jeremy Gain. This came out Monday. Headline reads, Nijisanji under fire for announcing new merch amid Selen Tatsuki allegations. Oh my god, yeah. Nijisanji is under fire for announcing new merch amid allegations by Selen Tatsuki of a toxic environment after her termination from the agency. On February 5th, Nijisanji announced the termination of their liver, Selen Tatsuki, due to alleged breaches of her contract and misleading statements on social media. However, the notice was immediately rebutted by Selen. In her scathing response, she accused the agency of harboring a, quote, toxic and poor environment, which supposedly led to bullying for several months, leading her to be hospitalized. And amidst the allegations leveled against Nijisanji, they've since announced new merch, which has landed them in hot water for what many are calling a disrespectful timing. Jesus Christ. Like, literally on their Twitter.
Huh?
Like, hey, come check it out. We're ready to serve. The Hotel Nijisanji. So they basically took, like, oh, we've got merch of all of our VTube characters as if they're hoteliers. They're your maitre d's, the conciliaires. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Would you like me to add another topping of bullshit to this cherry Sunday?
In 2 seconds here, let me finish on the rest here. Just 15 hours after Selen's termination on February 6th, Nijisanji announced new merch featuring 6 of their English livers. However, the announcement was immediately slammed by fans for its timing. To call this disrespectful is an understatement, commented Cottontail VA, an independent VTuber. This is extremely tone deaf, wrote Abelia, another independent VTuber. This just proves it's just a regular day for Nijisanji. They acknowledge the amount of graduations and terminations they have is just a typical Monday and not even give a hot minute for Selen's fans to grieve, another commenter wrote. Other fans also pointed out that an English liver featured in their merch lineup, Kyo Kaneko, is graduating from the agency in just a week on February 17th, becoming the first iLuna member to leave. Okay, so... yeah, Jesus jumped up Christ, these people. So I know we're throwing around a lot of names, a lot of Japanese names. The one you got to focus on is Selen Tatsuki. That's the one who got terminated out of her contract. She's the one who got fucked over. And she's going by, like you said, Angel, her independent name, Dokibird now.
It gets worse somehow. So, fun fact, she's streaming right now. Congratulations to her to bouncing back on her feet.
She's streaming right now?
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
it's good that she's
streaming
still
right now.
clean.
Yeah, she's
Good.
doing her own thing as Dokibird, and according to Rev Says Desu, who is watching the stream, Dokibird claims that she never intended to publicly share her attempt, but it seems that it was out of her control due to the way in which Nijisanji pursued all the information, which means that this implies they were very much aware of what was going on, and they simply did not care.
So they're
I'm not surprised. Mm-hmm.
So they basically treated her like cat. You're right. This is the freaking thing with idol culture. Oh my god, I get what's going on. Okay, let me help contextualize this for the folks. What's up?
No, go ahead. This is I want to hear your take on this.
Okay, I want to make sure that I'm reading this story right. I'm understanding this shit right because this is monstrous. Also, we've got 11 likes in the chat. Thanks a lot for that, by the way, folks. We appreciate you. Okay. For anyone who doesn't know about Japanese idol culture, basically what happens is you can get yourself set up with like a recording agency, like a record company. They will put together a boy band or a girl band, right? In this case, let's say girl band for the sake of this example. What they'll do is they will give you an ironclad contract that you must live by. And they mean that literally. As in, if you're making a public appearance, you will be in the persona that we have crafted for you. You will not be Angel Mendez, guy working in an office job and doing YouTubing over here. You'll be Santo Miguel Angelo or whatever, and you're a Spanish conquistador who got time traveled over here to us, and you happen to have a penchant for cooking. So you're a cooking channel character. You must.
Juan, you just described the music band Prozac. That's their actual backstory.
Wait, what?
There is an animated music band. They're not around anymore. They're called Prozac with a Z, and their actual backstory is that.
You're kidding. I just pulled that out of my ass. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, they're the ones that sang that. What's the word? Sucks to be you.
That's them. Oh my god.
Yeah, their backstory is that they're Spanish conquistadors that found the fountain of youth, and they were cursed with immortality.
Oh my
that's
Lord.
fucking dope. Their music's great, but damn, bro.
Oh my lord, I was just kidding.
Wow.
I was just fucking kidding. Okay, so the idea is you may not be you. You may only be this character. You will you will have the diet we give you. You will have the sleep schedule. You will have the recording schedule. You will have the work and touring schedule. You will work for us until you are this fucking old, whatever. You do not own your likeness throughout this entire time. You do not own any music. You will not get any profit from the music afterwards. You cannot and will not ever be anything other than this character that we've crafted for you. And they usually lock them in for like 5 to 10 years at a time if you're lucky, especially if they've got to if we've got a girl band, like I said in the instance, where you've got to stick with a specific look and you have to stick with a specific persona. The Satoshi Kon drama was the subject of that. Dear Lord. Perfect Blue.
Yeah, what was it called again? Perfect Blue, yeah. That's the one.
Yeah, and that was a freaking psychological horror drama about a pop idol that she was a member of an idol group, and she resigned so she could become a real actress as herself. And there's an actual fucking element in there where there was a fan who was super creepy, psychotically creeped out with her, with how engaging he is with her character, that the fact that she would ever leave the group or that she would ever do anything else is atrocious. And this character, she would never be like this. Why are you betraying her? Why are you betraying this person? Why are you betraying this this idol that I love so much? Why are you and it's fucking disgusting and horrifying. I strongly recommend it if you're into horror / psychological dramas. I strongly recommend you look up this film, Perfect Blue. I know it's a terrifying freaking movie, but I was showed Doki Bird's YouTube channel.
I know, something so terrifying we cannot imagine.
No,
Blood waifus.
Perfect Blue came out in 1997 by Satoshi Kon. It's a psychological horror drama / murder mystery. Strongly recommend. 9 out of 10. What the hell?
Yeah.
Point is, that is a reflection of the actual culture of J-pop and K-pop idol bands. You know? Like, what's the name of the fucking, those boys, the freaking K-pop boys that are all over the place?
They all look the same. We know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't fucking keep up with them. Help me.
I have no idea.
Zayana,
Zayana,
they get churned out through an assembly line. Don't worry about it.
BTS. There we fucking go. You know, okay.
More like BTSD.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
Okay, there's BTS is the boy band version of that. There's another one. There are other ones. Girls' Generation and Blackpink. Those are girl versions of this. And you have these fucking groups. Then the singers interchange and everything. But they're fucking run through the ringer the whole time that they're there, and it's a fucking monstrosity. So apparently, this fucking company Nijisanji said, let's do that, but to VTubers. What could go wrong?
Yeah. The worst part is, this didn't came from some deranged fan or some insane person with entitlement issues and too much time in Pornhub. No. This came from the company itself.
That's the worst
The people
part.
that are supposed to help them manage their talent, keep them safe and protected, and help them with their benefits, have completely screwed them over. Also, according to the stream, I was watching clips of a recent stream. She mentioned that, mind you, this is what she's saying, that she spent a total of about $200K of her own finances on every single project she's done to Nijisanji, and she barely made any profit from it. So not only are they screwing her over, they basically barely gave her anything to work with aside from, the money she was making from donations and what she got from the fans. So they essentially treat their talent like crap, and after the talent makes enough money, if they dare to step out of line, get out.
Just kick him to the curb. Unbelievable.
And the best part is, she didn't. She did exactly everything she was supposed to do. She went to the proper channels, she had copyright permission from the original singer and the producer of the cover, and she had already asked to leave the company. She essentially owed them nothing, but because she skipped a tiny little detail, that is more than enough to waste away several months of work, 15,000K, and ruin the expectations of fans everywhere. And when she desperately tried to get the song out there to somebody, anybody, so they could at least watch it, that apparently is not good enough. That is put her on suspension, treat her like crap, throw her away, and of course, never acknowledge any wrongdoing. That's not how we operate over here.
Oh my lord. Yeah, no, and I even saw what you sent from Lily Pichu, the the singer who shared this stuff, who from whom Selen Tatsuki got their permission from. And I'm showing the tweet over here right now. Yeah, I let them, Nijisanji, Niji, know I'm okay with it back in August 2022. I feel very honored every time someone covers my song. I very much enjoyed Selen's cover, so it's sad to see what happened. See, and that was a quote tweet response to someone else over here who said, "I'm sure Lily Peachy didn't expect that her song would end up being the straw that got Selen Tatsuki fired from Nijisanji. I'm actually curious on her thoughts on the news because if someone needs a hug right now, it'd be Selen." The gif of someone hugging the avatar of Selen Tatsuki, which, okay, on the one hand, that's sweet, but on the other hand,
yeah.
Am I allowed to give that a little, like, I get it and thank you, but also
allow me to add a little more to your Remember how I told you that? Sorry, what?
I was like, do we have to? Because that's already terrifying.
Yes. No, I need to hurt you some more. Remember how I told you that the letter, the dismissal, that the graduation letter was just a bunch of corporate nonsense?
Yeah.
As usual, the truth is hidden deep in between the nonsense, but I am not one to miss the forest for the trees. Here is the one paragraph that actually matters in this entire troglodyte nonsense.
Is it in any of the articles you sent me?
Yeah, it's on their graduation letter. I think it's page 2 or 3. It says here in one paragraph, when the company tries to explain itself.
I'm trying to find it. Is it in the Dexerto or the other article?
Twitter link I sent you.
Oh, the Twitter link. Oh, that one. Give me a second. Here it is.
Yeah,
it's
at the bottom of page 2, the last paragraph.
Okay. Yeah, so we can zoom in on that.
Yeah, I wanted to see this because it says termination of affiliation of contract.
After attempting to address the aforementioned situation and communicating with the legal counsel representing Selen Tatsuki, we conveyed the necessity for Selen Tatsuki to inform the public about the reasons behind our termination to make the music video private. Additionally, we expressed to Selen Tatsuki our expectations for future compliance with the activity rules from here on. Despite our efforts, Selen Tatsuki demanded that Anycolor, the parent company of Nijisanji, should be held legally responsible. She claimed that she was no longer able to engage in her activities as a liver due to the decisions made by Anycolor, was being harassed by other affiliated livers due to mismanagement, etc., while refusing to acknowledge her responsibility for violating the activity rules. Moreover, Selen Tatsuki insisted that if the negotiations did not progress, she would proceed to release a statement regarding her claims to the public.
So there's the big deal. The fact that she specifically told them, why the hell are you guys screwing me over? And why are you allowing my supposed library mates to harass me over the shit that you did? So if her statement is correct, and considering what this company works, I like to think it is, not only were they aware that she was being mistreated by the other members of staff and the other talents, we don't know which ones those are, but there's also the fact that they basically screw her over after she did everything right, and she said that this should require legal consequence. So she dared to claim that they should hold a slight ounce of responsibility for what they did, and that is enough for them to go, you are now persona non grata.
Like, I actually went ahead and shared the Twitter link to the chat, and I'd like to actually show the actual Twitter, because one thing that these guys are getting right over there over at Twitter, the community notes. Let me just show this glory. Okay, here's a fucking tweet from these guys with the 3-page version of that. Here's 1 and 2 where we read, and there's 3, right? Sincerely, Anycolor Inc., which is the parent company to Nijisanji. Community notes. Selen had copyright permissions from the original singer and producer of the cover. And then underneath, Selen claims she already asked to leave the company after bullying and a toxic environment led to her hospitalization. God damn.
Dude, this has been going on for way longer than it should.
Fuck.
And it's genuinely worse than we could have possibly imagined. Like, the fact that it got to this point to begin with, and the fact that this is what they're doing to her. What are they doing to the other lesser-known talents?
Man, I can only fucking imagine. Like,
Man.
Like, even Team 4-star veteran Takahata 101, Curtis Arnott, simply responded with this picture. Of a burning cigarette in the foreground of a city in the background, just like...
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, hey, that's Chainsaw Man. Cool.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it is
has
from
good
Chainsaw
taste.
Man. Let's, yeah, well,
Sweet.
by the way, Curtis Arnott, Takahata 101. You may not remember me from 12 years ago, but I remember you. You had a Team 4-star Internet Championship belt. I demand that rematch.
Oh my god.
You think I'm gonna forget? I'll never forget, bitches.
I want to run back. Evo is starting in like a week. Let's go to Las Vegas, some bitch.
Fuck yeah, why not? Whatever. I don't even know what for. We'll rock, paper, scissors. I don't know. Okay.
No, it's Evo. The tournament finals are coming.
What?
Yeah, Evo. You know, the big grand fighting tournament.
Oh.
The video game fighting tournament. They announced the picks yesterday. Everybody was very excited, which is good because fighting games rock. And now in Las Vegas, they're going to have a big old tourney with some massive prizes. My buddy Fahuzul is going there.
Nice. Oh, Fahuzul. Okay, nice. All right. Well, good luck to him. Okay. First off, yeah, this is fucking terrifying. I knew that there was going to be something controversial going on, but I didn't realize it was this bad. I didn't realize it was this level of mistreatment. Jesus Christ. And we thought Vince was bad. Well, he's still horrible. He's still fucking
He's still
monster.
terrible. But this is a different kind of terrible.
This is a different kind of terrible. They're right up there. Like, okay, they're both shit. We're now, at this point, we're trying to delineate which one is the worst shade of brown.
Ah, the stench is all over the place. Help!
Honestly, the less we talk about Vince right now, the better. I think we've talked enough. Let's just focus on this.
Well, I just brought that up as an example, but I'll drop him for now. Don't worry.
But this is also a highlight of that particular toxic aspect of the culture. The fact that so quickly they turned on her over something that wasn't her fault, and more importantly, something that she had already taken responsibility and addressed. It only highlights the kind of culture they foster in those companies. Yeah, they talk about friendship and such, but there is a very undercurrent, sinister feel to it. Like the fact that you cannot talk to or mention other talents unless you're doing a specific collaboration. And don't you dare even mention talents from different companies. It's almost like the problem with Disney, like 10,000-fold. Nothing that tarnishes the company's reputation can be allowed or even possibly alluded to. Any mention of it must be wiped clean from people's memories at once. It's terrifying.
It is unseen.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Like, I know you're like, on the one hand, yeah, but on the other hand, fuck. Okay.
Not 100% fuck.
Dear Lord, I do feel bad for Doki Bird for having dealt with this shit. Oh my Lord, I know that we abandoned Twitch because fuck them, but she does not deserve this shit. She does not deserve this kind of treatment.
It's honestly unfair. Like, dude, even if the mistake was somewhat, you know, like somehow warranted, if this kind of treatment was somehow warranted, the fact that they put her through this crap alone, like, Jesus, man. It's terrible. And the fact that, according to her, the other livers also going to treating her like crap over something that she had no control over at this point. She did her part and she still got screwed. It's fucking terrible.
That is so messed
and
up.
Yeah. No, I'm looking at her the official Selen Tatsuki channel. It's there, but there's nothing there.
You're kidding.
It's a barren, empty wasteland of 786K subscribers that don't exist anymore. It's all gone.
On the Twitch, right?
No, on YouTube.
On
Her
YouTube.
channel doesn't. Her channel is there, but there's nothing in the channel. It's empty.
Barren wasteland.
Wow.
Years of work gone. If it wasn't for some faithful dudes with ability to archive everything, people wouldn't even know she existed. Because let's be honest, unless they get called out on it, that company will never, ever, ever mention her again. There was never a Selen Tatsuki, as far as they're concerned.
Oh my freaking god.
You know what I can compare that to?
Let me even
What?
check the store. Oh, they still have merch of Selen Tatsuki.
Of course
They still
do.
have merch under her name.
Guys, I think Ziano Rose was trying
Sorry, go
to say
ahead.
something.
Yeah, I said we can compare it to game developers working on a game for 7 years, and then we say,
Oh, yes.
"Oh yeah, sorry, no, we're canceling this." So all your hard work, no one will ever see it. It doesn't exist. It never
You-
existed.
Can I at least put it on my resume?
No!
Yeah.
It's like sucks to suck, guys.
Like, can you really imagine the despair of having all that hard work just gone?
Yeah,
Not up in flames.
it's poofed. It's disappeared.
All
yeah,
of your time and effort.
786,000 subscribers just gone.
Well, I wouldn't
Twitch-
say they are completely
The
gone.
Twitch channel. Fucking gone.
Oh,
Hang on.
Yeah, no.
Angel was trying to say something.
I wouldn't say that they are completely gone per se. It's more like, well, you know what birds do when winter comes, right?
They migrate.
Exactly.
Mhm.
They flew to a bluer sky and a nicer place because, let's not lie to ourselves, sometimes not all publicity is good publicity, and actions do, in fact, have terrible, terrible consequences.
Okay.
As of 24 hours since this whole shebacle finally went down, the stock of Nijisanji dropped by 11%.
What?
Whoa!
Their whole stock just went down in the market by
Where-
like 11%.
Where? Show me.
Let me find that real quick here.
What?
And like,
Because that's fucking hilarious.
oh, it's correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Negligible, they said.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the actual thing. They are hiding this shit from me. You can't hide this from me, you bastard.
Fuck.
Damn it. I gotta find the actual graph and show it to you when I get the chance to. But yeah, the stock dropped by an approximate 11%, and it resulted in a lot of actual influence being lost. A certain artist and at least one big YouTube channel that compilates clips outright says, "We are not taking any more information, requests, or commissions from this channel." And just to drive it home, one of their sponsors, the PC company Hyte, HYTE, dropped their own announcement.
Let me
Juan,
show
would you
folks-
like to read this?
Yes, please. I'm gonna go ahead and show this to the audience. Let me take a look over here. Someone named Phi in the chat. Hello there, Phi. Welcome to the Black
Hello,
Files.
Phi.
Saying they have a freelancer contract. They're like an Uber and company, but for 500K sub streamers, which is still
That's not how it
horseshit.
even
But I
works.
get it.
No, it just means that they have a lot of leeway to screw you over. That's terrible, though.
All right, and Angel, why don't you tell folks who Height is? Like who they are before I go ahead and read their statement. Just a very
Of
short
course.
version.
Hyte is a custom PC parts company. They usually do sponsorships and they work together with other companies to show off their cool ass PC builds. More often than not, anime or video games inspire, of course, because that's kind of what they do. And apparently they were teamed up with a company. They specialize in cases, components, parts, accessories, and essentially their logo is because building a PC should be fun. So if you got the money, they got the parts.
Nice. All right, these guys sound like good people. Let's hear what they had to say. To start, we want to deeply thank the Nijisanji fan community for your support in Height's most recent collaboration. However, in light of the recent developments regarding Anycolor, aka Nijisanji, Height has made the decision to terminate our current projects with the Vtuber group. All pre-orders of the Nijisanji English Y60 plus keycap bundles made thus far will be cancelled and refunded. We deeply apologize to the Familiaria, Rosebuds, and Alopeeps affected. It was truly a tough decision for us, as we knew many were excited to receive their limited edition Y60s. With everything surrounding Nijisanji in the past year alone, we at Height want to stand alongside the many VTuber fans who have ceased support for the organization. We thank you for your continued support on our collaborations, and we wish the livers and their communities all the best. If you have any additional concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out directly to our support line by emailing support@height.com. So, in other words, based. Drop their shit!
Based on bird pill. Yeah, no, this company straight up says, you guys are so scummy, we don't even want to do capitalism with you. Bye.
Like, you know that thing that we all love? You know the line? Yeah, you know
No.
this wonderful, glorious thing? You know this?
No.
You see this? You see
No.
this?
There's
Guess
no line
what?
anymore.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Don't forget, they didn't just complete the orders and ship them out. They said, we are canceling ongoing projects. They're effectively saying we are willing to lose money to make a statement. Can you imagine being such a scummy company that you made another big company go, we don't care about the line anymore? It's not about the line, it's about the message.
It's not about money, it's about sending a message. God,
and the message is, screw you guys, you're terrible. This has also resulted in many of the livers, the company talents, losing either 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers each, because nobody knows who was complicit in treating her like crap. So everybody's just going, you know what? I'm out.
Yeah, so all the livers who were affiliated with Nijisanji right now, particularly the Nijisanji English branch, this track was this little graphic was in the Level Push article. I'm going to show the tweet that you sent me over here from these folks at Beals Flylord. So quote, sink the yacht has been trending, and for anyone who doesn't understand what that means, apparently the community has decided to mass unsub from Nijisanji livers. I have mixed feelings about this, so I'm curious to hear what you all think. So, Ana Alouette, down by 3,000. Ren Zoto, down by 2,000. Shu Yamino, down by 2,000. Raimi Endo, down by 3,000. Millie Parfait, down by 4,000. Fulgur Ovid, down by 1,000. Whereas Doki Bird, formerly Selen Tatsuki, up by 206,000 subscribers on their Twitch channels. Oh my fucking God.
Wow.
Numbers don't lie. This is from
No, they do not.
Numbers are,
Jesus.
and the numbers are pretty good. Her recent, her re-debut stream as Doki Bird gathered a consistent 100K watchers for the the entire time that it was on. It was never lower than that. And as a nice touch, her channel has recovered the vast majority of the subscribers she used to have, and is now her YouTube channel stands at 387K subscribers.
Yep.
Whoa.
So it's almost a bit over than half of what she used to have as Selen.
The stream just ended half an hour ago when we were while we were live over here. Yeah, see, my return. I'm back, everyone. Doki Bird. Hot damn.
Also, as a nice little touch, as a nice little shout out to the fans, her bio has changed to "Let's keep laughing together. Nothing can stop us at all." That second sentence was supposed to be in the song that she was supposed to cover.
Nice. Ah. Holy
the dragon
shit.
may have fallen, but a beautiful bird has taken flight from beneath those scales.
Dear
So there's a bit of a bittersweet touch to it. One of the things she also commented on her social media is that now she can stream a bunch of stuff that she was not allowed to because the company wouldn't let her.
Well, fucking congratulations. I guess she's gonna bounce back on this without any issue. Is she gonna be streaming solely on YouTube? That's my concern. I don't think so. She's got her Twitch as well, right?
I believe so. She didn't specify on it. Everybody was just taking over on the fact that she returned and bounced back so quickly. Nobody expected this to happen. But needless to say, the support she's received has been overwhelmingly positive. I would not be surprised if she goes back to Twitch. Despite its increasingly draconian rule set, it is a good way for a well-known Vtuber to make some money. And Jesus Christ, the BT board in 4chan is nothing but threats about her. Everybody's losing their goddamn minds.
So this is where you got the story from. Fucking 4chan. Nice.
Well, yeah, they're surprisingly accurate when they're pissed at someone.
Oh my lord, no wonder.
Well, yeah, no,
I'm
so
still
far,
pissed that these guys have the nerve to sell merch with
I
Selen
know.
Tatsuki's face on it. Look, like foil press badges, dye custom stuff, like her little dragon pets over here. Selen Tatsuki plushies, fucking Selen Tatsuki acrylic figure stand, fucking keychains with Selen Tatsuki's outfit. A little plushie of the Ember plush charm dragon. These guys have no shame. They have no fucking shame.
Maybe if we throw enough merchandise on the way about the thing... Hey, Juan, listen.
Yes?
I know I ripped off your arm, like I just tore that shit clean off your socket.
Why would you do this to me?
But, listen, it was important for the sake of the Raven's flock. So if I sell you this sick pair of gloves with your fingerprints on it, surely we can just let this water cross over the bridge.
What? No! No, we can't let this go under the bridge! Jose, did you clear this?
Well, I may have pulled a few
Oh,
strings.
you're fucking useless! How dare you! I want my arm
It's
back!
okay, it's okay. It's okay, listen. I know I stole the wheels right off your van, but I have a sale for the exact same type of paint that van has. The fans are gonna love it.
No, they're not! They want me to have my wheels back! Give me my arm back! Give me my wheels back, you son of a pig!
Oh, how mysterious. The wheels are gone. What wheels? The wheels are a myth. The wheels don't exist. There were never any wheels in this place. Juan, stop gaslighting yourself. That's crazy.
Dear fucking lord. No, I'm seriously... Okay, I think I can stop the gag, but dear fucking lord, the nerve of these guys with this fucking bullshit termination letter and the fact that they're still selling her merch. It's unbe-fucking leavable.
It's terrible, dude. Like, just in every aspect. Not just what they did, but the way they responded and the way they behaved. They genuinely think they can just brush this under the rug. Yeah, sure, it's okay. Give it enough time, they'll just forget about it.
No! We're not gonna just fucking forget about it. People are letting them know. Also, by the way, Angel, I think I found what you were talking about. Because I didn't actually find the graph that you're looking at, but I looked up Any Colors stock on Market Watch, and get a load of this. They had, I'm showing you guys the website marketwatch.com. That's where you can actually go and take a look at different stock indexes and stock exchanges. So even though they managed to bounce back over here, take a look at this. This is from 11 a.m. I believe that's their local time to 11:23 a.m. They ended up dropping that 11% that you were talking about. They plateaued for about an hour, and then... Actually, yeah, that's local time, so this is all happening now. This, in the last few days, so yeah, you see they're like, oh, it's negligible, even though fucking dropping if further down from here. Let me see if it'll actually show me from yesterday, from the day before. No, it won't show me for the day before, but I'll take a look at their 5-day. Okay, so Monday... So this past Monday, Tuesday, we see a drop over here. So it went from, let's see here, 37.05, end of day, going in on Tuesday, 37.40, dropping down. And now Wednesday, today in local time in Japan, boom, this fucking drop. From 37 down to 34, 45 yen. And now it's a 33.40 yen. And as of this moment, they're sitting at 33.95 yen for their stock.
Yeah.
And just so we can actually get a freaking conversion, just so you guys can get an idea, the stock right now, 33.80 yen is equivalent to $22.78 in US dollars. As opposed to the highest that they had at the end of business day Monday, which was 38.50. So let's see, 22.78. When it okay, oh my bad. So 25.94 dropped down to 22.78. So I don't know about you, but that's still for a big ass company. Those little drops are a statement. Yeah, it's not going to impact their whole bottom line, but that's letting them know, no, fuck you.
You fucked up, and now it's time to pay up, because once again, well, this is one of the biggest and oldest Vtuber companies in the business. And that means that, unfortunately, they suffer from the same arrogant problem that many companies their size do. The mistaken belief that no matter what you do is always going to come out smelling like roses. Well, no, my buddy, you stuck your head in the septic tank this time. You're gonna come out smelling like shit.
Dear God, folks, help me out here.
It's genuinely this bad. Speaking of, I'm sorry, I haven't heard from the twins in a while.
No, you haven't, because you're over here pontificating. Give people room to breathe.
We're just listening. We're listening.
I wanted to actually ask, what is your take on this? I don't want to just keep you here hostage. I mean, I do. You're adorable and you bring me good luck, but I can't do that. It's like illegal or some shit, whatever.
Adorable,
it's
he said.
stupid. Now tell us, what do you two think of this? What are your impressions of this, as Juan likes to put it, godless mess?
Well, I mean, it's honestly capitalism at its finest. You know, the head honchos don't care about the little peons to do all their dirty work, and then they reap all the benefits and all the money, and we don't need any more. Goodbye. It's.
Like,
I mean, the more you sit back and look at everything, you see just how common this is, and it's honestly. I would say it's disappointing, but at this rate, are we really that surprised?
No, we should not.
Keeps happening.
Someone's gonna be disappointed.
Yeah,
But boycotts can work if people do stick to it properly and is stuck to it. So, like how you said that the line went down for everyone, and then what did he say? Her noodle, the older VTube name was again?
her old one,
Selen Tatsuki is the old one.
Oh no, the one that she went back to.
Oh, Doki Bird.
Doki Bird.
Yeah, and then she just gained so many followers over the course of how many days?
One.
I mean that's a huge statement. So it shows that people still support her, and honestly, that's really what always needs to be done. Supporting the people who end up getting the short end of the stick in these types of cases.
It also doesn't help that, her going independent might be for the best, considering that it wasn't just management. Her own life mates treated her like shit, according to what she's saying. That's terrible.
Because now she has a lot more freedom.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have to be bullied.
No, she doesn't. At this point, she does. Like, now she's free from their horse shit, and while that's always
She's free to do what she wants.
while that's always fantastic, the fact of the matter is the fact that she got screwed this hard is fucking terrifying, and that's sad.
It didn't need to happen that way.
No, it really didn't.
So, was this like a small little mistake that could have easily been corrected, and they just made a huge stink over it?
Pretty much. It wasn't even a mistake. She apparently followed all the steps and got all the permissions, but they just essentially made up reasons to be mad at that point. They're like, no, you didn't go to steps 1 through Z instead of steps A, B, and C.
That means that they most likely were actually looking for a reason to
Make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
I think I figured it out. She was trying to say earlier that how she was looking to put in to leave her contract. Oh, well, you can't leave. You're fired.
Because we fire you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That sounds
You're
even
not
dumber now
allowed to
that I said
leave.
it out loud.
We're just gonna fire you.
Like what? That's I'm sorry, that's bullshit.
It
It's ridiculous.
is.
Oh my god. The fucking nerve of these guys. Jose, help me out here. Your thoughts.
I'm with Zayon and Dragonfang on this one. I'm not surprised because we have seen this happen with so many other corporations, because fucking capitalism, am I right? But I am I'm not surprised, but I am disappointed. I am disappointed because they chose to do this, and because of that,
to do it this way, to do it in this particular manner,
to do it this way, and because of their actions, other people involved are suffering the consequences.
Yeah, because like you said, since Doki Bird, now we're gonna go by Doki Bird for her. Since at this point she's not naming names, she's not saying who. So if we don't know who was involved in bullying her, then the only recourse is to go with a blanket boycott and drop every one of them until they either out themselves or they're exposed some other way. Which, like I said, I highly doubt that it'll happen. But fucking, geez, who knows?
You gotta hurt them.
At this point, I really wish that I really wish that I could simply just smack things in the face.
Yeah.
Because this is fucking unacceptable. I like the way this isn't how you fucking treat your employees, contracted or not. And like Struggler said, or Feist said that they've got employee contracts the same way you do with Uber and Lyft drivers. It's still bullshit. That doesn't mean it's right. That doesn't mean it's fair.
What makes it worse is the fact that the other companies, despite having their own share of, discrepancies and controversies, are still considered to be genuinely good to their workers. HoloLive and Face Connect in particular, we show you as well, but to a slightly lesser extent, are known for treating the majority of their talent very well. There is a reason people hold Yago and, to a lesser extent, Sakana to such an incredibly high standard, because they're seen as CEOs who work very hands-on, regularly, interact with either the talent or the fans, and they are considered to be part of the company in of itself. Now, obviously, they are CEOs. What they can do is somewhat limited, and it means making some terrible decisions. But you can tell in the interviews that they at least seem to give a shit. They are trying to actually work with these talents, make sure that their work is well accomplished and well provided and well rewarded. Meanwhile, Nijisanji's staff is barely anywhere to be spoken of, and I think that speaks a lot. Because if a company is willing to talk great about their boss, and another company doesn't even want to mention their boss, listen, maybe this is just like my own experience for years of being an office drone, but that alone speaks a volume or two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, seriously, it does.
Yeah.
And I am so fucking disheartened. I know that Doki Birch, if and when she decides to speak about it, she'll do it on her own time, at her own pace, and that's perfectly fine. That is her choice. That's her prerogative. It's not our place to fucking prod and pry and fucking try to rip the answers away from her. But
especially after what happened.
No, but what I will say is, what she deserves her peace of mind. She deserves to have her fan base follow her, and she deserves some form of repatriation, some form of compensation back from the pain in the ass that she had to deal with thanks to Nijisanji.
Yeah. And there is one other thing that people are not mentioned very well on this, but I believe I wouldn't call it a side effect as much of a direct consequence.
And what is that?
Joe.
Yo.
Dragon and Rose. Let me ask you something. Do you guys remember back in the day when the words Blizzard Entertainment used to be something worth cheering about?
Yeah.
So your gag. Let's talk about Blizzard.
Oh boy, here we go.
No gag. I'm just using this as a reference, but thank you for jumping in there. No. This is a reference. The idea is that once a company that big broke the trust of the public, people never trusted it again. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen here. Because now we have definite evidence that Nijisanji managers openly and maliciously lie about what's going on. Not only were they hiding the truth, they were trying to downplay the events, and they went out of their way to ruin somebody who tried to oppose them with no mercy. It doesn't matter how well respected or how universally beloved you are. The second you dare to question them, you're going to hell. There has been what you would call this a fundamental breakdown of trust. You know,
yeah.
Like if you guys saw me do something horrible and unforgivable, it doesn't matter how many years we've been friends. Nay, brothers, you would not trust me because you know what I would be capable of doing. It's the same thing. Exactly. That means that by claiming that, Dokiber was bullied by the other talents, the claim that they themselves publicly reveal for the first time and still blame her for, they have sowed a seed of distrust. Now nobody will ever trust the other talents because they don't know who treated her badly. This could also cause a rift among the talents themselves, because I like to imagine not every single person working there is a jackass. And more importantly, the fans have now officially declared that this is a black company. That is a slang term in Japan for a company that treats its workers like shit and throws them away whenever they are no longer useful. Nijisanji has that mark, that stain upon his reference, and it will never, ever go away. The exploitative work, the horrible way they treated talents, the sheer amount of graduations, and the horrible things that have happened that led to somebody
just hate
almost
that term.
losing their lives.
Graduations.
Yeah, it's perfectly corporate. It's perfectly
Also-
Silvertone bullshit.
The fact that they went onto her account,
Yeah.
that is unforgivable.
They went into her account and just like unpersoned her. She is They erased her. Like, what's her face? She got the Chris Benoit treatment. Except
damn, no one else is expecting.
They're still selling Chris Benoit fucking merchandise.
Yeah,
and that's fucking terrible. Well,
there's limited time only.
The only difference is Chris Benoit kind of deserves to be unpersoned because
which we're not going to get into.
Himself and his wife and child. Whereas,
which we're not going to get into.
No, I'm saying that he deserved that, being unpersoned. Whereas Selen Tatsuki really didn't. She didn't do anything fucking wrong. All she did was say, "Hey, can I have a little, just a little respect?" No, fuck you.
No
respect for you.
They sent her they just sent her a picture of low tier god.
Canadian healthcare.
Yeah. Ironic, considering that apparently she lived most of her life in China, but she lives in Canada.
I was joking! Jesus!
No, I wasn't. I just kind of dug that out. That was one of the reasons why she decided to come back so soon, despite the events, because she said that the Chinese Lunar Year is an important aspect of the culture, and she wanted to celebrate it with the fans. And bitter as this is, I find my heart warm at the knowledge that the fans came running and they joined her right back into her new nest. Because in those times when you are so damn low, you need all the support you can get. So I can only wish her the best right now. And God damn it, man. I will never know who is responsible personally for treating her like shit, but I can only hope that that they receive all the mercy that they saw fit to grant unto others.
Man. Fuck.
Jeez.
Like, I am severely fucking... I'm at a fucking loss for this chick, but at the same time, she's bouncing back easy enough. She's gonna be okay. Her fans are following her to the ends of the earth, and rightfully so, because that's what she deserves.
Looking at pork myself.
Jesus.
Just a moment. Wait, looks like the frying pan or the pot? All right. Sorry about that. I had to take care of something in the kitchen. My bad.
You're okay.
You were saying what?
Toy Slasher, he's trying to not catch fire. And Struggler earlier, he said when we showed the graph line of the stock, in the words of the immortal Guilty Gear, destroyed. And Lisa Boo, you're right. Fuck bullies.
Yeah, this is wow, man. High school never really does end, does it? But then again, when you have an entire company that is based around using popularity to bring in views and money, that means you're going to do whatever it takes to bring popularity. And when something threatens that popularity, it must be destroyed with absolutely no pity or mercy.
It must be destroyed with no survivors and extreme
no survivors.
prejudice.
I'm crushing this stream with no survivors.
Oh my god. It hurts. It fucking hurts is what it does, man.
It does. Not just the fact that the management fucked her over, but the fact that, according to her, her own life mates, her other fellow VTubers, like, I don't know how many, but the fact that at least one of your coworkers just turns on you on a dime and immediately starts trying to basically treat you like ass, to the point that you're unable to even work at the place where you go to, and management just turns their head, spits on the big spittoon, and gives no shit. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. This all around is just a level of mistreatment that this is abuse. This is abuse, and she's experiencing abuse right now, and the fact that she wanted to leave earlier, and she had to stay all the way until February. That's a whole month of that crap after what happened. And just everybody that she could rely on just turned on her. I cannot even begin to imagine being in those shoes, and I do sincerely hope that she doesn't go through that again.
Yeah, no, at least now she's got her fans, she's got her people, her fan base following her back to them, back to her Doki Bird persona, and here's hoping that that's all, like that she'll be able to like move forward in terms of her own livelihood, in terms of her own work from there. And
I hope that she moves forward as well. Honestly,
yeah. Like I went ahead and on behalf of us, I went ahead and I subscribed to her Doki Bird on our YouTube fucking account.
Fun, but this whole thing is a horrible abuse of authority from the guys higher up.
You know what this actually reminds me of? I think that it's pretty simple, and I think we can all agree. When it comes to the fuckers running Nijisanji, it's very simple here, guys.
No one knows what they're doing.
You know what,
yes.
Wancho, please tell me you have that bookmarked so it'll be easier for you to pull up.
I do have it bookmarked.
We gotta put that on like a sound. We gotta get a sound table.
Oh, we've got.
Weird
I can set up the soundboard without any problem.
Yes,
I just
we need a soundboard.
Just that one little sound. No one knows what they're doing. By the way, thank you, Filmjoy, for that.
Much appreciated. Yeah, the company itself, despite clearly still trending with its money and fame, this is just the latest that we've seen. There was an earlier case a long time ago when a Vtuber, whose name I forgot, sorry, I didn't pull out an article for this one, left the company over several allegations of breaking contract and attitude. But before she left, she dropped a huge drama bomb with this massive 22-page article, essentially pointing out that while she was guilty of many of the things that they accused her of, the company itself was guilty of much more, and mainly treating people like crap. In the wake of such an event, people are essentially going back and going, you know what? I think she was right, guys. I think
guys,
she may have not been incorrect.
I think the psycho might have been onto something, or whatever the hell.
Kinda, but yeah.
God.
Yeah, this was just a prelude. We have seen many talents leave under somewhat sus circumstances. And this is just the biggest and the baddest problems. And yeah, no, it's just been terrible. I'm happy that she's free now and that her fans are with her and she can get the support and hopefully make back some of that massive amount of money that she spent on her career over nothing. But it's a sad thing that it had to go to this point to begin with, so she could get some freedom of space and peace of mind. So yeah, damn, dude. Just damn.
Damn. God damn, guys. What the hell?
We really should sink that fucking yacht.
I don't mind. Do you? Jose, do you mind if we sink the yacht? Please?
Don't eat the rich. Drown the rich.
Please,
Jose.
Jose.
Fish feed.
What, sink the yacht?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sink the yacht.
Wait, Jose said we could sink the yacht. He said we can.
Sick. Let's go sink the yacht.
We got it.
Put the hashtag in there. What about to commit some international crimes, maybe?
Where did I leave that iron cast statue? I'm going to sink a yacht. I don't know.
Oh my god. Juan, get back here.
No, sorry. Sink in the yacht.
Oh my god.
See, this is what we really wanted to go to Japan in 2025.
Come on.
Dragon
it's
Fang,
okay.
Diana Rose, do you want to sink a yacht?
No, if we sink the yacht, we're helping the dolphins. Don't you want to help the dolphins?
I don't know. I don't like dolphins. Can we help the sharks? The sharks are cool.
Well, the sharks and the dolphins are working together on this one. Come on, let's give them a little oomph. There's nothing wrong with a little oomph, right?
To be fair, though, this is a long-term project because when we get to Japan in 2025, we're going to have to burn a lot of yachts.
Good point. Let's shelve this one and file it away for now.
Fine. Back burner project.
Yeah,
Back burner project.
First, let's focus on trying to get to Japan before we work on any form of corporate extortion over there against Nijisanji or whatever. Let's focus on getting there first.
Yep.
We'll cross each hurdle when we get to it.
the best part is, according to what the fans are saying, because she's not pointing fingers at anybody, she's essentially working overtime to screw over the company. Nijisanji cannot shove the blame to anyone and terminate them, and the whole company just keeps slowly burning to dust while she stays legally safe. Basically, she escaped the bucket, and the other crabs can just keep tearing each other apart.
Now you got me wanting crabs. What the hell's wrong with you, man?
Crabs are pretty. Listen, there is a Mr. and Mrs. Crab real close to where we live. And saying, when we get some money, I gotta take you guys there. They have this delicious spicy sauce that they cover everything in. A combination of basically everything with a generous amount of Old Bay. Delicious.
Damn, dude.
It's good stuff.
There you go.
Also, allow me to put one more golden nail in this beautiful coffin. As of now, as I said, you know that her DokiBird channel has 384 subscribers, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Officially, that has more subscribers in her channel than many of her former members and many members of other companies as well.
So she basically outdid herself from when she was Selen Tatsuki, and now her fellow former co-workers, now they're getting shafted out from this fucking thing too.
Yeah, the moment she went out, she immediately gained many more subs than her former co-workers. It's not as much as she used to have, obviously, but it's still, like, in one day, it's a ridiculous amount.
Jesus. That's
it's
incredible.
Genuinely amazing.
You love to see it.
No, it's great. It's fantastic. Yeah, you do, in fact, love to see it. And I can only wish her the best right now. She's clearly already succeeding, but I hope that she keeps succeeding. And I hope that more and more dirt over this company comes out until eventually everything collapses into a sinkhole and destroys all their hopes and dreams. Like they destroyed hers.
One can only dare to dream.
Indeed. In the meantime, though, if anybody out there does enjoy the act of VTubers, please make sure to, follow DokiBird and give her your support. She's still trying. Despite everything, nothing's gonna stop her now, as she says.
Don't stop me now, gonna have a good time, just hanging around, don't stop me now. God almighty. Yeah, no, I really do think that that she's gonna need all the support she can get. This is really only the beginning for her as far as she's concerned, a new beginning, and I'm glad to see that at least she's got enough self-esteem, like, you know what, I don't need to dignify what I said. I'll let you guys figure that out for now. So in the meantime, I'm just going to go back and I'm going to live my best life, and I'm going to be back to what I love to do, which is VTubing here as the OC that got me started. And as for the rest of you guys, up the ass with a rusty metal dildo and with a cactus laced in chili oil.
Okay. I think that pretty much wraps up the whole thing with a bow, Juancho.
Indeed.
God. Here I thought this was just some, there was some sort of contractual issue. No, it's way worse. It was way worse. They drove her to try to clock out. Not like that, sucker. No fucking way. That doesn't land. Dear God.
It's just evil, man. Just evil shit.
Oh my God! All right. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give us our let us have our final thoughts here. And Angel, before I get to you, I was gonna ask: am I allowed to show the folks what we're gonna do Saturday afternoon, or do we want to surprise them?
I want to surprise them, but on the other hand, you know what? I'm gonna do the smart thing. I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads, we tell them. Tails, we keep it.
Okay.
Well, no, I think we should surprise them because we enjoy giving surprises, don't we?
The answer is tails. We're gonna keep them waiting for a little longer.
You got it. Got it. Thank you. That's all I needed. Okay. Zayanna Rose, Dragon Fang. I know that y'all. I know that you didn't get to do too much this time around, but your thoughts, final words, final thoughts on this story here.
I just feel so sorry for her, but also happy that she can go back to having freedom and doing what she wants. And gaining that many followers is wonderful. And I hope that she keeps getting more and more and she can recover from everything that's happened to her because it's so unfair for her.
She's gonna have to be dealing with this. Honestly. It's just mind-boggling how companies could just treat their workers like shit, and then they don't expect their workers to go, really? Why am I being treated like this? It just they go, we are awesome. Look at us. I'm glad she got away from that. And I'm glad she's doing her own thing and loving it because that's what you're supposed to do if you're a VTuber. You're supposed to love what you do. Have fun.
Exactly.
Yeah. Not have to be, oh, you can't do this. Oh, you have to a certain way. It's like, it's supposed to be fun, first and foremost. And you're supposed to have fun with your followers and whatnot. But all the bullshittery that happens, oof.
It's also if you used to enjoy what you were doing and now it's becoming a chore and you have to
You don't feel that
you're being forced to do all these things and you're just not happy anymore. That really is draining. So now it can turn around and she can smile and be happy again. And not have to always look over her shoulder like, I'm doing what they're saying, right? I'm doing what they want, right? I'm not going to get in trouble, right?
Right, exactly. And I guess this is also like a cautionary tale for anyone who wants to get into VTubing themselves and like, hey, these are like the pitfalls of the industry. Tread cautiously kind of thing.
Also read the fine print.
Yes, always read the fine print.
over a contract and sign without reading.
Thank God. Yes, please, for the love of God, do not sign something without reading it first. All right. Thank you for that, ladies. I really appreciate your thoughts on all this. Thank you so much for being with us. You don't have to leave quite this second. Like, I'll bounce everybody out when we're wrapping up over here. Jose, normally I end with you, but I'll end with Angel and let him get the final words. So you're next. Last words, Jose, and tell us what we can look forward to on tomorrow night's episode of Wrestle Rewind.
Well, you know what? I'm actually glad that Selen was able to bounce. Well, she's going by a different name now, right?
Doki Bird.
Doki Bird.
Doki Bird. Thank you, Doki Bird. I'm very happy that Doki Bird was able to bounce back. And, yeah, you know what? With a personality like her, the VTuber, you know what? She has her fans, and wherever she goes, her fans will follow her, and no matter what. So... So yeah, she had a stumble. It was a very horrendous stumble, not by her own doing, but she was able to bounce back, and that's really good. I like that. That's like incredible levels of resiliency and her dedication to what she loves doing. As for the corporation that gave her the axe,
Nijisanji.
well, Nijisanji. Thank you. I got to remember that Nijisanji. Yeah, no. This, like you pointed out, Wancho, this is a cautionary tale. This whole story should serve as a warning for other VTubers or other online personalities or content creators, whatever you want to call them, to avoid to be very careful in working with entertainment companies like Nijisanji.
All right. Yeah, perfect. Like, couldn't have said it better, Jose. All right, what can we look forward to on tomorrow night's edition of Wrestle Rewind?
Absolutely. For Wrestle Rewind, which is every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern right here on YouTube and Kick, along with our weekly reviews of WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact, me and Juan will also discuss a main event for this year's February pay-per-view event, which is NXT's Vengeance Day. We'll go into more discussion on that tomorrow night. I wish, Angel, you could join us because it is a day of vengeance, but it's a Thursday night and you don't do Thursdays, don't you?
Apologies, I'll be too busy dying in my bed. Now, I cannot do vengeance, but if you ever get a day of revengeance, let me know. I'll be happy to join you.
You fucking nerd. Oh,
You know
also,
what?
Lisa
Juan-
Boo said
Juan-
that she went ahead and subscribed to Doki Bird as well.
Thank you.
Awesome. But you know what? Juan is my tag partner for Wrestle Rewind, so that's enough vengeance to fill the pot.
Fine.
All right.
As for,
Juancho?
all right, as for you, Angel, let's go ahead and you get the final words over here, and let folks. You can give them a tiny preview of what we have in store for them this Saturday for Los Amigos Play. So your final thoughts.
Of course. Well, final thought-wise, you guys pretty much said everything that was there to say. And at this point, I can only hope that this will have far more reaching consequences for that company. I hope that this turns into a proper fire that burns that whole goddamn building down. Metaphorically speaking, I want people to know, because if they managed to do this to a talent that was so well known and loved, I don't want to imagine what they do to the talents that don't make enough money at the end of the month. The treatment that they receive must be subhuman at this point. And I want consequences. I mean, I want her to be happy. I want her to be successful. But I want the people who screw her over so badly to experience the full might of everything that they have done. We live in a cold world. Justice is not a guarantee, but I genuinely hope that she, of all people, gets it. And, well, then again, the fact that she managed to get so many subscribers back within 1 day alone, eclipsing many of her former members and others from other companies alone, well, if that alone doesn't already show how beautiful a golden egg goose they threw away, I don't know what does. I hope this shit goes biting in the ass.
Like I said, wherever she goes, she's going to take her fans with her.
Damn right. And I hope that she keeps taking from them everything.
Although I do need to interject and ask an important question, Angel. Are you sure about the metaphor part of corporations burning down? Because we're in 2024, and right now anything can happen. I think we're past metaphors.
We're only saying that we wanted to burn down metaphorically in a Minecraft server, not real.
Yeah.
Not real, Jose.
Speaking of, make sure to donate to our efforts. We're going to Japan next year. We want to see the places. We want to meet the people. We want to try out the new food. Help us out with that one.
Send the Ravens flock to Japan in 2025. We got a PayPal donation link. Go ahead and check it out. All right. And Angel, like you said, we're going to keep it a surprise, but we're doing Los Amigos Play this Saturday.
Of course. Los Amigos Play will return Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we play video games and we talk about video games, and I hope that you'll join us if you like video games. As my friend here once said, we're going to keep this a surprise. We have to be very subtle about this. We're going to be real sneaky about it because we don't want any information leaking out. For now, you just keep an eye to the ground, your ears to your head, and just wait for it to happen. The time will come in due time.
Yep.
We
Solid.
will come.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
No problem.
All right.
No problem.
Jose, you can go ahead and you can do your sign off if you guys want to go ahead and bounce out now, and I'll wrap the show from there. Unless you guys want to stick around while I wrap.
I gotta head out already because my bed is calling me, but it's been good, my mans. Thank you for your time and for indulging me with this. Because we normally don't talk about anything to do with VTubers, but this was so big, everybody has to know.
Appreciate it, man. No, I do appreciate it a lot. Thank you for helping us, guiding us through this monstrosity of a story. And I'll check in next time, Angel. I'll see you Saturday.
It's been good, chums.
All right, later, man. All right, Jose, Zayana, Dragonfang, if you guys want to stick around while I wrap, you can. If not, we can go ahead and bounce, and I'll wrap up on my own. Which way is it?
We can stick with you. Yeah.
You'll wrap with me?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, appreciate it. All right. Well, my final thoughts on this are really simple. You guys saw how I was trying to translate this shit into communicating the story to our audience, who is only now really getting a lot of their information about the world of VTubers from this story. And the fact that we have to cite such a fucking nasty example just goes to show, hey, just because this industry it has a lot of literally very pretty faces in front of it, doesn't mean there isn't shady shit happening in the background. So always be conscious of that kind of stuff, of where your money and your support's going, in terms of who you're supporting. And just treat people like freaking people. Don't treat your employees or your contracted subcontractors or whatever like trash or like cattle. We're all fucking human beings at the end of the day, right, Jose?
Yes, we are. As I said many times, anytime I need to bounce on the Black Files, we are human beings at the end of the day.
Exactly. Yeah, like we're all human beings. We all deserve to be treated properly. So I'm glad that Doki Bird is landing on her feet. Here's hoping that she's gonna it's a foregone conclusion. She's gonna kick some ass. And on behalf of the Ravens flock, I want to extend our best wishes to her. And she's got friends over here. And you guys have your friends over here as well, as we break to you these sort of obscure but also very pertinent stories from the darker side of nerd and pop culture. And we break those stories right here on this program, the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens flock, The Black Files, hosted by yours truly, Juan Arouse. Be sure to request access as we go live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe or the follow button. Ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content. Become an inner flocker by hitting the join button. And until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and the Ravens Flock. For Jose Casabona, Angel Mendez, Anna Rose, and Dragonfang Cosplay, I am Juan Arouse. This has been the Black Files, and we are out. Have a good night.